You know, the main problem with my channel is that I'm too lazy. I really do need to make a new thumbnail. Like, it is getting desperate. I've used the same thumbnail way too much. But hello there, everybody. My name. Hello, hello. There we go. Sorry, Windows is being, well, Windows. Goddamn Microsoft. Hello there, everybody. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Zombie. Oh, Bobby was first today. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a long time since, well, I mean, it has, in Bannerlord, it's been a long time since you guys have seen me. Much has changed. When you saw me last, I was but a peasant, but now I am the master. I am a knight. No, more than that. I am a lord, a Bannerlord, you might say. Anyway, let me talk you through our kingdom. So, you may be able to notice a couple of differences immediately. First off, we have left the Southern Empire. It was my intention to stay with the Southern Empire to the bitter end, but unfortunately, we met the Sturgians or whatever. The Kuzites? Sturgians? I don't know. We met the blue guys outside of Phi Carrion about, I don't know, 5 or 6 in-game years ago. And I kid you not, Regea, or whatever her name was, the Oblivion character that commands the Southern Empire, literally just charged all of the men directly into this, like, huge cavalry line. And it was just a slaughter. I think we lost, like, 2,000 men in a single engagement. And in order to make peace with them, the Southern Empire was paying 5,000 denarii a day. 5,000 denarii a day to exist. So, like, they've got no money. No one here has any money. Everyone here is in horrible debt. And so I looked at that and I thought, I've got 2 options. I could loyally stay with them to the bitter end. I could fight. I could continue. Or I could defect to the Northern Empire and continue the struggle. And obviously, you know what I did. And when I defected to the Northern Empire, I immediately had to turn on the Southern Empire. And I managed to take Shinopsis Castle, I guess. And now Shinopsis Castle and its surrounding lands are mine. So we actually own Popsia and Shinopsis Castle, which is lovely. They've been mine for quite some time. So we've got quite a lot of money, lots of food, lots of militia. Like, we are doing quite well. Other than that, our workshop is making some dosh. We've still got our workshop in Lycarion, despite the fact that, you know, we're no longer part of that empire. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do have to wonder a little bit, because this Northern Empire is obviously starting to become quite powerful. They've absorbed most of the other empires. Like, if you look at it, this is the Eastern Empire, or the Western Empire? There we go. The Western Empire's got just this, and the Southern Empire's just got Porus and Lycarion. I don't think they're going to hold that for much longer. So, yeah, we're starting to reach, like, this snowball effect. Surprisingly, the Barbarians are doing quite well. I fought my first war against the Valadians. That was fun. And now I'm bringing you back now. We are, yeah. Honestly, Sir Jake-a-lot here is in search of a suitable partner, because he is, like, 25 or something. 26, so he'll be dead soon. So it's go time. It's the medieval times. You know, people don't last very long in the medieval times. We've got an army of pretty much elites. That's all we've got. We've been taking some casualties because we've been doing some desperate struggles. I've been helping the Empire. I managed to take Sanopia back, and I just took Sineria, and then obviously we immediately lost it as soon as I left. Problem is, I didn't actually get any of the 2, because our clan is still, like, uber small. It's just me and my brother running around, and that's about it. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? Anyway, moving on. I still use Lycarion as my home base, despite the fact that I'm not part of that empire anymore. By the way, hello, David. Hello, hello. I thought you were going to bed, so that's why I started playing this, because you're usually in bed by, like, 2. That step wall bow is just better than what I've got, so that's what we'll use. Yeah, you can see that, you know, I've actually got, like, proper chainmail armor. I've got a proper chainmail barding on my horse. I've got a noble mount as well. Like, we are a proper warlord now. Much has changed. Much has changed. We can actually 1v1 other lords. Wow, I hate you guys, just for the record. What do you mean? No! Absolutely not! Oh, fine. Cowards. You cowards! I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. But oh well. So now we're just at war with the rest of the world. I'm gonna go try and take Signoria back. Let's see if we can do it. Spend some of my influence and let us attack. I will get some killing done. That is the plan. I'm organizing an army as we speak to march on the Azurai. Why do I hate them? Because they don't look like me, obviously. No, it's because they're stupid horse archers. I can't help but notice, like, none of my army has actually shown up yet. And I can't really just, like, launch an assault with 176 men. So can we, like, hustle, please? Hello? Okay, 217 we'll have to do. We'll figure it out. 216, we lost someone. How many men do they have? Okay, no, they got no one. Alright. Begin the siege! Yeah, I need to keep calling in men if there's literally no one left. So hopefully they don't have another army to send. Also, my guy has literally never done anything to do with engineering, which is gonna be an issue. Obviously. I don't think my morale is ever higher than 75, but whatever. Yeah, his engineering skill is not great, to be honest. So this could require some doing here. Is it possible to just starve them? I mean, we could starve them out, but they've got more food than us. Okay, I think the most important thing to build is these for now. Just like, so that we can engage the enemy wall defenses. That's the plan. Okay, that did not work at all. Okay, and now we're at peace with them. Okay. I don't have a lot of other uses for this army. I guess we can go march on this castle. Bye, zombie. To be honest, okay. Well, I guess that's that then. Good job, guys. Well done. Good siege. Good siege. Good siege. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. How do I have 44,000? What happened? I don't know. Anyway, Shinopsis is one of our villages. It's my personal favorite village because it's average wealth, but they are well fed, so I don't know what they're complaining about. As the prosperity goes up, so too will our money. I'm spending a bit too much on the actual castle itself, but my entire plan is that I will never lose this castle. This is going to be our home base. This will never be stolen from us. Never. Never! That's the plan. At least that's the plan. So, loyalty's good, militia's good. I've got all the militia upgrades already, so I physically cannot get any more militia unless I get more prosperity. I can't get more prosperity So this is kind of as armored as you can make a castle be. Hopefully it's enough. I'm gonna walk all the way down here and maybe fight the Valadians and see. I need to stop somewhere along the way and sell some people into slavery. Probably at this location here. Yeah, as you can see, our army is pretty legendary. We're mostly made up of Imperial Legionaries and elite Cathatrax. Got whatever these guys are, the pikemen. I just carry these just because we face so many horses. Unfortunately, due to the wars, we do have a couple of Imperial recruits, but I'm working on them. I'm bringing a lot more cav than I usually do, because like literally every single person we're fighting is cavalry. It's really annoying, but it is what it is. Cavalry is just tragic to fight, okay? It's just really annoying. What do I really want here? What am I desperate for? Tactics might be useful. Scouting may also be useful. What's the next scouting? Roguery could be useful. One-handed I'm pretty much at the limit for. Medicine I'm pretty much at the limit for as well. Ooh. It's difficult. It's difficult. I think I'm gonna put it into trade. I'm trying so hard to grind the trade skill without actually having to do anything, which is not working well. Okay, let's see. Are you guys selling anything which is like cheap? You've got grapes. Yeah, Lycarion is just constantly broke, you know, because of the whole everything that's been occurring around it. Signoria for 271. That is a lot of money, if that's true. Buy that one. I'm gonna go to Signoria. Anything else I can take there? Oil, apparently. Signoria is over... Is it Saniopia that I was reading? Am I just an idiot? I think I may just be an idiot. Okay, well, let's go here. Yeah, so that's the bright side. We are now, like, actually an army. Hashtag actually an army. I know that the last time you guys were watching me, we spent most of the time getting totally obliterated. And that is still on the cards, for sure. But for now, we seem to be making some dosh, you know? Yeah, good. I did go to the right place. Oh, it was even more expensive than they thought it was going to be. That's a decent amount of dosh. And a solid amount of trade skill. See, trade is the one that I find least fun to grind, but it's also the most useful. Oil, watch out for America. Yeah, sorry, my bad. You don't want to use those words. They might tariff us and say that we're their 52nd state. I think I'm going to launch an attack on the castle down here. I don't really want this castle, but I mean, if... Okay, well, first I'm going to have to buy some food, apparently, because we're currently in the process of starving to death. Hi. I'll take your entire stock. Buy. My men, they live on grain, okay? They are horses. They are all horses. They love grain. Grain is their favorite, and most of all, grain is cheap, plentiful, and I can't be bothered to buy them anything else. So, quite frankly, they're just gonna have to deal with it, because I don't care. Then I don't get paid enough to deal with their bullcrap. You may have noticed that as we are walking along, we are slowly gaining XP for all of our troops. I've managed to grind my leadership skill enough that we can actually teach our troops how to hold swords and that, which means that, you know, we can afford to just sort of roam around the map, and we're still getting more powerful. I believe the Valadians are actually quite crippled right now, so I'm assuming that there won't be a huge fight. I will have to summon an army, though, to take the castle. I can't just, like, do it on my own. So we'll begin constructing an army. This is going to be a huge army for a single castle. We may want to consider maybe marching on Jacqueline instead, but Let's march on Jacqueline. I don't know, let's see, hang on. These guys have 177 men. They're probably unlikely to sally out then on me. So I'm gonna besiege it, honestly, just to try and get the engineering skill that we need. Plus, with these guys, I actually can just wait them out, and eventually they will starve. So, you know. Probably put one on engineering. As you can tell, we are not good at this. Hello, Bean. We are preparing to siege. Well, I mean, we are sieging a castle. We're not preparing to siege a castle. I am currently in the process of sieging a castle. It is going very, very slowly indeed. Mostly because my guy, I think, has 0 engineering skill and is not learning very quickly. I have to put my next one into engineering. Anyway, I'm hoping that if I build, like, a trebuchet or something, you can, like, yeet it in their general direction. Renown from battles. Loyalty and honor. Famous commander or loyalty and honor. I've actually never had a problem with people retreating. I think I'd rather famous commander. I mean, like, we can just wait them out as well. That is another fully valid option that we do have. Because they will starve to death in 9 days, and I will starve to death in 26 days. I'm hoping this trebuchet gets to shoot. I mean, it has indeed shot. It didn't actually do anything, but it did shoot. Let's try building a trebuchet and then a couple of these. Maybe then we can, like, destroy the... I'm not sure if we're winning here. I would say that we are not winning. What if we try building onagers instead? I'm just trying to destroy these, like, fire catapults, because they are really, really bad. Like, we will lose a lot of men if we don't. There's an onager. There you go. That's working. Okay, we are winning this slowly. Come on, boys. Gotta build stuff quicker. Yeah, we are actually losing army cohesion. Okay, let's lead an assault. To the wall, men! I don't know. Everyone just do something. Knock, knock! See, oh! That's why I didn't want a fire catapult still kicking around. It's like honestly crazy how much damage they do. At least we've got our own fire catapult, so perhaps we can... I love how my archers are just standing in the middle of nowhere. Oh no, these aren't my archers, these are someone else's archers. Well, I couldn't care less then, to be honest. Come on, lads! Roll up the ramp! Obviously, as you would expect, I am playing as the Empire, because I guess I'm just really predictable. Kill the trolls! Aim for the trolls! Bring them down! I mean, my guy is pretty good at archery right now. I'd like to point out that he did just put an arrow in between an arrow slit. And he did get hit twice as well, but I'd like to also point out that he's not dead. I've got much better armor than I used to. Got him. Ooh, we gotta stop that. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. He like bends at the perfect time for me. Oh my god, come on. I think he may be dead. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's dead. Come on! Move, boys! Roll up the ram! We've got things to do! Okay, make sure you don't hit everyone with that fire thing. Otherwise that could be an issue for us. Come on! Bonk! Move. I am your lord. Move. Come on! Jesus Christ. Why are you guys so fat? Come on, let me through. Move aside! Stand aside! Your lord is moving through. Stand aside! Oh yeah, everyone in. Go on, lads! Through this gate is destiny, boys. And those Valadian scum. Oh my god, I think I just had a rock dropped on my horse. Damn it. Hopefully he survives. Come on, lads. Keep going. Come on. Push through, boys. They're only Valadian scum. Push. Keep fighting! Uh-oh. I may be horribly surrounded by Valadian scum. Look, I was first through the gate, okay? Where were my men? Where were my men? I was the first in, not them. Oh, we got a marksman flag. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I was killed! I was killed in battle! Hang on. Sorry, what? We have to redo that one. I didn't even realize I had main character death on. Otherwise, I might not have, you know, charged in. I wonder what the odds are of that. I've been, like, knocked down so many times, but I don't think I've ever been killed. Like, never. I didn't even know that was a thing that could be done. I just always assumed you just get knocked. Okay, shush, shush, that didn't happen. Where are we? No one saw that, okay, alright. No one, shh. Did it just crash again? No, okay. Okay, what button is that? It must be on campaign options. I guess I must have ticked it over at some point. I think I was clicking that button and I must have just clicked it over. But yeah, no, we want that disabled for the player hero. Otherwise, Jake a lot could be murdered, which is, you know, exactly what just happened. Alright, what are we doing? What? I'm sorry? Can I rule us? Okay. Little cheater. It's not cheating. I never meant to have it on. Well, I mean, it is cheating. 100% it is cheating. But I didn't actually mean to have it on. I guess this is where we are. You know, like, death is cool and all, but death of my... Oh, okay. So where we are is right before I went to go murder the... No, we're not at war with the Vladians. I've got no idea where we are. Let's go back to, like Carrion and sell our stuff. And then, I don't know, let's go charge someone. I think we're at war... Yeah, we're at war with the Azurai, so we can try that attack again. That should be plenty. We march on Signoria! Again. I must have just, like, knocked it on at some point when I wasn't paying attention. Because I have been downed, unless the odds of that are really low. Maybe the odds of that are really low and I've just always had it on. But I've been down so many times and I haven't been murdered. So that's why I'm like, You know? Anyway, shush, shush. Everyone shush. It's fine. You know, these things happen, okay? Let's not get bogged down with who cheated who. Also, I'd like to point out that my army is currently outrunning this 60. Oh, this is my own brother. Knock, knock, surprise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, run! I can't help but notice that you guys did not actually, like, fight them. Are you winning, son? No. Okay. Oh. Good luck. Come. Let's put them to siege.
Stop there.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, we've got more men than them. And if I'm a tactician, which I am, probably the best tactician of all time. Right, it's the Azurai. So, with the Azurai, there's like one tactic that seems to work for me. It's called square, and then, with the archers, guess what? You form a square. And then I guess we'll just like use this huge cavalry charge to like maybe break them. Can you let me out, please? Thank you. Alright, lads. You are men of Gondor-ish. You will stand your ground. No matter how many horrible horses they yeet in our general direction. Okay, character death is off, I think. So I should be good. We should be good. Jake Well is good to lead the assault. Goddamn Azurai. Wow, that's a lot of cavalry. Holy. Am I the only one who thinks this is overkill on the cavalry? Uh-oh. You get an arrow, and you get an arrow, and you get an arrow, and okay, this is, my arrows are doing nothing. Uh-oh. Steady, men. I know I'm running scared from this huge rampaging 200 horses, but if we work together, we can hold them off. Archers, I will pray for you. Okay, cavalry. Countercharge. I will ride with you, men. To war! Uh-oh. Fight, men! Kill them! Keep fighting, men! Keep fighting! Where did my shield go? Oh, there it is. I love how my men are just in a box, just praying. Don't leave the box, man! Uh-oh. I think we may have lost this battle. How did we lose? Ugh, come on, lads. Don't give up. Hey, everyone run for your lives. Every man for himself, sprint. Good luck, boys. You're on your own. Okay, we need, okay. We lost some men. A couple men were killed in that engagement. A number. But most importantly, we are still alive, okay? That's what really makes a difference. What were you doing to my village? We must replace our losses as quickly as humanly possible. It's funny, because if we didn't do that, I bet they would have paid us, I bet they would have paid us something. But because we got absolutely bonked in that last battle. Yeah, I need more ranged. We'll have to come down to like around. You've doomed them. No, we were fine, okay? We were fine. What happened there was a minor issue. Okay, like, this is the leader of the Southern Empire. She has 65 men. And 41 of them are Imperial recruits. It's, that is why I had to leave, you know? It was 100% my intention to, like, stay to the last man. But unfortunately, honestly, they're just too done. Like, the Southern Empire was just too done. Okay, I know that I'm dumb and I don't want to hear about it, but like, they literally just got obliterated. Anyway, we must continue hiring as many men as we can to replace our losses, of which they are numerous. How could I die? It wasn't my intention to die, okay? I didn't realize I had that on. That was pretty tragic. Because I always throw myself into the combat. So if that's been on this entire time, I'm amazed that was the first time we died. Because I think I played this for like 10 hours without you guys. Okay. We must find more men or lose, and I don't want more horses. Like, cavalry is nice and all, but infantry is where it's at. And like, for some reason there's no infantry in any of these spots. Let's go down here. Anyway, Max, or Jake, I believe Jake a lot here, does actually need to find a lady Jake a lot. It's pretty desperate. Else, well, else we'll be out of the job soon. Who are you?
I don't know you. I suppose you should tell me your name.
You are a lady. Pethros. You are cruel, devious, and close-fisted. Goodbye. Not you. None of you then. We're looking for someone who's like honorable, you know? Like me, clearly. Someone's clan was destroyed, holy. Hey, I think we should go to war with somebody. Okay, you guys are weak. Alright, well I guess let's just sit at this castle for a bit and... yeah, wait, essentially. So it's my brother's wife that I've got managing the castle. She's actually pretty good, considering. I didn't think she'd be very good, but she's very good. You know, we've got almost 400 men in this castle, which is, you know, it's quite a lot for defending a single castle. And we're starving again. And hopefully that means I don't have to sit there and sort of like defend it. Okay, we'll take this hardwood till I carry on and see if we can actually sell it for 38. That's the plan. That's the plan. So I'll probably buy some grain from Shinopsis and take it down as well, because like Lycarion is always starving, or just about starving. They like never have enough food here for some reason, and I don't understand why. But like the price of grain here is 15. That's crazy. Ooh, and wood was 52. Holy! I will sell everything down to 29 then, and I'm also going to sell those tools. And that's salts, and the pottery, and the charcoal. Oh, I actually need the charcoal. Oh, well, we can make more charcoal. Then I'll head to Shinopsis to buy some more food, because we're gonna be out pretty soon, and they're gonna be starving again, and my guys are not gonna like me. I mean, they already don't like me, because, you know, I spend most of my time feeding them grain, but... yeah. Oof. I was making fun of that lady for having so many Imperial recruits, and now I have so many Imperial recruits. Sucks to suck, I guess. The good news is, as we gain more money, as Shinopsis Castle becomes more valuable, like, we start not losing money. even though we've got 3 huge parties roaming around, essentially. I mean, part of the reason is that, you know, we got clapped so terribly that I think my brother lost just about all of his units. Bye, Cheese! Well, he showed up just in time to see me, like, cheat my way to victory, and then he leaves. Disappointing for me. So, in theory... if I'm not mistaken, Miss Oblivion Face here should actually have a daughter. Whose name I do not remember. Priscilla is...
Your pardon? I did not catch your name.
Hethros is the... She is cruel but calculating, so that's not terrible. Vernia is also part of Petros. Oh, but you're the person I was speaking to, right? Oh no, you're merciful, but you're 42, so that's no. That's a hard no.
It's been a while.
And you're the lady I was just talking to. I'm gonna talk to her again, but only to open this, so I can open this. Ira is the name. So the theory is, if we manage to land Ira, then when she dies, and you know what, I'm gonna turn this back on. I feel kind of bad now. Okay, it's on. God help me. But the theory is, if we can land Ira, then when Regea eventually dies, we can, you know, take over the Southern Kingdom. Oh. They just, like, immediately surrender. I mean, like, good choice and all, but... to be honest, I was hoping to use that to, like, grind up some of my newer troops. It's going to take me a long time before these guys are actually useful at anything. I mean, it will happen, obviously, as we roam around the map. Eventually they'll start gaining enough experience to be useful, but for now, like, half of our army is essentially useless, and it's most of our infantry. Which is clearly a problem. Clearly. Right, stopping at Shinopsis again. See how they're doing. Yeah, honestly, the Southern Empire is just so weak now. It's basically just ripe for the picking. 10. Take your entire stock, and we'll go down and we'll see if we can sell some more grain. Even though I'm no longer part of the Southern Empire, I'm still doing my best. I'm still doing my best to keep them, like, ticking on, you know? I'm still trying to give them enough food that they can keep going before their inevitable and eventual demise. Like, there isn't a whole lot I can do. But, you know, I may not be part of the Southern Empire anymore, but I remember my oath. I have never forgotten my oath. Yeah, so we'll do walls next, and then we'll do the Castellan's office, because it will decrease the reduction, or decrease the garrison's wages, which means that we'll just have more garrison. which will give us more security and loyalty, which means that we will have more prosperity, because loyalty is also increasing our prosperity as well. Alright, what are we doing? The Sturgians. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't think we've ever fought the Sturgians before, so this should be fun. They're a bit of a ways out of my, like, core territory, so I'm not interested in actually taking anything over here, but I'll definitely, like, raid them. I'm gonna go this way, because odds are they won't have anyone on this side. And raiding is a great place to get some experience for my troops. The only problem is that every time they start another war, the economy takes a hit, and then Shinopsis Castle. Sure. I mean, I don't think Alea is that useful to me. Pretty sure she's my sister. Grinding Charm will be useful at some point. You never know when you might need it. Unfortunately for me, I think these guys have some of the best infantry in the game, which is clearly an issue, because my infantry is, well, mostly peasants. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Well, I guess we can go murder these Imperial deserters, maybe. Some experience. Die like the disloyal filth you are. Okay, remember, Max, if you get knocked, you might die, so don't get knocked. Shields up. Should mean that the peasants go to the back of the line, and my Imperial Legionnaires make up the front. They are the wedge to break these guys. It's cavalry. Increasingly annoying, ain't it?
Cavalry!
Alright guys, have at them. Let's crunch our way in. Charge! Do 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 do. Victory. Don't actually want any Valadian stuff, and I don't really want to take any prisoners right now, because unfortunately all that's gonna do is slow us down, and we're about to be raiding, so we want to be quite quick. Okay, well, I think this guy is a fish settlement. I've never seen a fish settlement before, mostly because we usually are not anywhere close to this location on the map. But when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Oh, I am out of horses. Okay, I need to get some more horses. Anyway, raid the village.
On my command.
I remember when I used to be the good guy, you know? I never used to raid villages. I used to be the guy defending villages. Oh, how the turntables have tabled. Anyway, these are not the Vikings, apparently, because they're adding the Vikings in another expansion. And that is pretty impressive, because I always assumed that these guys were the Vikings. Which makes me have so many more questions than it does answers. Because these guys look like Vikings, they act like Vikings, and yet apparently they are not Vikings. Anyway, have at them. Well, this is pretty one-sided. Oh, you are gonna die here right now. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but you're running into 100 men that just want to kill this one guy. GG's, well played. Get murdered, sturgeons. I mean, I would love to see you come this way. Yeah, keep going. Probably just fight him. Before I do, though, let's make sure that we have everyone fully upgraded. Else we may not actually win the fight. As many people as we can upgrade as possible, the more likely we are to win.
Stop there, stranger.
Stop right there, criminal scum. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, we're gonna fight him in his own village. That's pretty tragic. Okay, let's deploy on this like hill here. All right, lads, shields up. We do have some archers of some description. I mean, we do just, like, completely outnumber them, though, so I'm hoping that this won't be a very difficult fight. Remember, you got death on, so you don't want to actually get too... Well, we're currently winning. Yeah, those guys look experienced. Steady, man! Steady! My cavalry are fighting their cavalry back here as we try and keep our archers vaguely alive. I think their cav is currently getting obliterated because they're charging into my heavily armored shield wall. And we seem to be absorbing most of the damage from their archers. I'm gonna tell them to engage those and see what they do. I'm thinking that my archers are not actually in range yet of their archers, which is why we're just getting pelted. Cheese it. I am vaguely cheesing it. Gonna kind of run up and down their arch line and try and stop them from annoying my archers anymore. That's the plan. These are like the most elite bowmen they've got, so we'll just have to try and kill as many as we can. We are winning, which is rare for us, actually. Alright, lads. That's it. I've had enough. Men, the Empire is watching. Do not disgrace us. Show no mercy, for you will receive none. Cavalry, at them. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Please tell me I'm not dead. Okay, I'm just wounded this time. Victory is ours. You are my prisoner now. You there. Oh, you're just villagers. 44 villagers have arrived. Holy, okay. Not gonna lie, there is a non-zero chance that I will execute this man. I think execution is that'd be a bit much, you know? I'll just make him watch as we burn his village to the ground instead. But the next time someone comes with a big army, we do actually have to run, because we've got 82 men left. And they might have enough to just clap us, you know? Okay, 65 isn't going to be enough to do any clapping. Okay. We've burned his village to the ground. Yeah, shut up. If I want to burn villages to the ground, it's my God-given right to do so. Another point of leadership, renown. Oh yeah, renown. Okay, let's immediately sell everyone into slavery. That's fine. And then let's immediately go into trade. Let's get rid of everything that we just got. These guys are not quite as good as what I've got, but they're close. I wonder if the plate is better than what I've currently got. And it's not. Nothing. I already have the best. Okay, surely these are going to be better. No. No, they're not. Interesting. I'll keep the hardwood. I'll sell those. I'll keep the fish. Sell some of that. Give myself that. I think I'm just going to sell these. I don't need them. It's actually not that long. It's shorter than what I've got already, so no, I don't need any of that. I'll keep some of the grain. Sell that. Sell the pottery and the oil. Don't tell the Americans. There we go. We just doubled our money. Now, though, we must fall back. Due to the intense losses we suffered in the battle with the Sturgians, we must retreat to Samantha here, where we will enlist some fine young men to continue the struggle. Hello. 11. Perfect. Roll up, roll up. I need fresh recruits. Men who want to see the world. Oh, one of my companions is here, apparently. Welcome back to the party. I don't even remember you, but welcome back, welcome back. Alright, that'll do. Alright, come, peasants, come. We must continue burning their villages to the ground. You see this? Villages raided? We did that. We pulled that off. Ooh, Imperial deserters. Let's run those guys down quickly. You dare desert your army?
I'm taking command.
Okay, and I think I've got another guy that I can put down. Yeah, there you go.
Everyone, arm shields.
Yeah, sorry, I did not actually want that. Hang on, no, okay, let me just do that. Okay, you guys, shield wall. You guys, get ready to fire. You guys, gonna stand back here to just absolutely charge them. What do they have? They got 4. Oh, it's like, they're in the same boat as me. They're made up of mostly just Imperial infantrymen. Or Imperial, Ow! Holy, 35 damage? Jesus! Fall back! Fall back! To the keep! There you go, we pretty resoundingly turned aside the cavalry charge. Alright, let's put them out of their misery. Everyone, charge. Just cutting people in half, left, right, and center. Should not have deserted your army. I mean, I know I deserted the Southern Empire, but still. The difference between you and me is I am a lord and you are a peasant. Okay? Lords have the ability to desert. Peasants, they don't. Good job, boys. No losses. Well done. Excellent work. I will actually take you and you and you. And you, but not the Imperial recruits, because I'm gonna keep them in the army so that we can actually recruit them. Apparently this is better than what I've got. By like a significant margin as well. So, okay. Doesn't look as cool though. But coolness doesn't really matter. What matters is keeping us alive. You know? Okay, I'm gonna burn... What village shall we burn next? Let's burn Alov here, Alov, because we can sprint down to this castle if someone comes. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, let me just make sure I level up my guys. Otherwise, I'm just sending them in to die, essentially. It's interesting that they always resist, you know? I've never seen them... Supposedly they can scatter before your troops, but I've never seen that happen. For as long as I've been doing it, they've always resisted. A little bit. And I understand that, like, you know, I'm a hostile lord and everything, but still. Their resistance is futile. Just hippity-hoppity over this. Over that. I actually got one of the best horses in the game, so very tragic if, for example, it got hit by a rock and died. Followed shortly by me. Good hit. Ow. Go, stacking a couple of them up. shield, unfortunately. We're just gonna hold the shield wall for as long as we can, because the longer we hold the shield wall, the less likely they are to actually kill anybody. Okay. Now we just charge and break them. Break them like water on rock! Yes, cutting down defenseless peasants is my favorite activity. There could be nothing better than this. Once, I was but a lowly mercenary, but now, much has changed. Yeah, we grab all of that. And then we burn it to the ground. Look at all this grain we're getting. Holy. You'd have to be slightly mad. With 52 men, you'd have to be a little bit mad. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care if you're not happy with us raiding villages. It's literally like 90% of the game. So you guys, unfortunately, are just gonna have to get over it. You're just gonna have to get over it, because that is what we're going to be doing. In fact, we may even do it again. Can I have the castle? No, I don't care what happens to it. Okay, we'll raid this last village and then we'll go on our way, you know? Once we've done this, we've killed enough sturgeons for one day. They've probably learned their lesson by now, that they should not have breathed in my direction. Or whatever they are, Nords? I don't know. These guys definitely look and act like Vikings, but there is a Viking DLC coming, which implies these guys are not Vikings. So what are they then, if they are not Vikings? Because they've got Viking-style shields, you know, the round ones. They look like Vikings. Their stuff they use looks like Viking stuff. If it looks like a Viking, acts like a Viking, smells like a Viking, it's probably a Viking, right? Like, no? Or Nord, I guess? Is that the difference? One of them is Nord and one of them is Viking? Aren't they the same thing? I mean, these guys are just being bullied right now, is what is currently happening. Alright, cut them down. So glad I'm not a peasant right now, you know? Max, how do you speak while gaming? What do you mean, how do I speak while gaming? I don't know, I just say whatever comes to my head. to be honest, like, there's no thought going on right now. I'm just clicking buttons and watching heads come off. Case in point. Ooh, we hit that one quite far. You know, right now all I'm doing is just running down peasants, my favorite activity. Usually I let some of them live. Yeah, let's let one man live to tell the tale. Alright, loot and pillage. How's my roguery doing? I should probably put another point into that at some point, because we spend most of our time doing, you know, criminal acts, obviously. Mostly because it's just so profitable. Like, yeah, I know, this village doesn't deserve to be burned to a pulp, but at the same time, you know, how could I let them live? How could I let them live? What is an Oathbreaker? I don't know, but you're next on my list if you're still there. Alright, my guy's probably gonna go, remember what I said about raiding villages? Or has he finally given up on that? I might just run this guy down, to be honest. Like, he's there, he's got 47 men, I think I'm faster than him. You know, we're in the area, we might as well finish the job. Come here. Why are you running?
Oi, sorry.
Yeah, of course you don't want to come to blows today, but bad news, I do. Okay, I'm gonna command the infantry, you're gonna command them, and we're gonna command them. Okay, never mind, let's do this the other way. Yeah, like that. Okay, you guys in that formation, you guys there, we know the drill. Shields up! Why, Bean, do you find it difficult to game and talk and game at the same time? Oh, it's a swamp.
Look, man! Get low, man! Move out!
Okay, everyone up. See, there's a swamp. Definitely slows the cab down a little bit, but nothing that would be, like, disastrous. Step-hardened brigand. Infantry go here, archers go here, cavalry here. I think keeping up with TA, the stories while still gaming is hard. Keeping up with TA? What do you mean? What was that? Is that a bomb exploding or what? Oh look, I don't know if you know this, but all that comes out of my mouth is just verbal diarrhea. Alright guys, give them hell. Right. They've managed to kill one person so far, but you know, one is better than none. One is infinitely better than none. I'm just sitting here, picking them off. See, if they turn to, like, face me, then they're not facing my archers. Which means that my archers can just, you know, sit here and kill them. They seem to have gotten tired of this game of let's bombard them with arrows until they all die. And so they seem to be charging us. Which is a bold strategy. We'll see if it works out for them. Just left click to win. Are they dead? Oh yeah, they got absolutely obliterated. Can we leave one man alive to tell? Okay, no, we can't. So can we leave one man alive? Archaon, on the other hand, you fought well. You are free to go. Your men, however, that's a different story. Okay, let's leave the Sturgeon land, having burned most of it to the ground. Or should we keep burning it? You know, we're in the area. Should we just keep going until we find like a Sturgeon army that we can't face? Or shall we take the opportunity now to withdraw with our ill-gotten gains? What do you think? I think burn it. Let's just keep burning it. You know, I'm never gonna want to have Nords in my army. I want a very uniform army of just Imperial soldiers is really what we're doing. Oof, this is actually not a good map for us to fight in, unfortunately, because it's so forested. It's gonna make our archers essentially useless. So this is gonna be a tough one. Because if you think, while the actual arrow is flying right towards the enemy, it's got all of these trees that it can hit.
Infantry! Infantry! Move house! Get me horses! Forward!
Try and put my guys like up here maybe, as there's like a little gap if we put them at the very top, but I don't think they'll actually be able to get here before the enemy gets here. We'll try. I mean, we might as well try. We're not going to lose anything from trying. I can also try and delay the infantry. However, this is a bit of a risk, obviously. Okay, we gotta fall back.
Get moving!
You guys are being very bold for people that I can cut in half. Like, there was only one way this was gonna end, but I'm loving your confidence. Anyway, charge the cavalry in as well, because I don't think I've done that yet. Da 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 da. Well, I think we can mark this up to another victory for us. They're certainly starting to run out of hope. And this will be yet another village to raid. More stuff to sell. I'm probably going to have so many... Can we leave a man alive to tell the story? You know, we got to leave some of them around so that they can tell stories of what happened when they tried to face me. Ooh, a 76. That is actually a much bigger army than what we've been facing. I am assuming... Oh, okay, I can't face 112. Unfortunately, I just can't do it. I don't have the manpower for that right now. So we just gotta skedaddle skadoodle. What are you guys? Slavers? I don't know. How far can I chase you? I'm going to take all my misbegotten gains down to Lycarion, because usually we get some pretty good dosh for it down there. Because they are so hopelessly poor. Alright, great success. Great success, boys. Loving your work, loving your work. Well done. Spend some of my gold, just leveling everybody up. I'm gonna make these guys into... Yeah, solid. Very, very solid. We'll have, we'll probably have 100k by the time we finish everything. Okay, you guys are very slow.
It's been a while. Hear me.
I mean, like, an army of 22 or whatever? How could you expect me to not run you down? Really, this is your fault, not mine. Bandit trainees. Mostly just, like, low levels crap. Honestly, I could probably just charge my cavern and get this done. I don't see any reason to extend their suffering any longer. Let's put them out their misery. Ugh, archers are always annoying. No, these archers are just bandit trainees. This is their archers. They really do be taking whatever they can, eh? Well, there will be no more archers anymore. They're all dead. I'm noticing a distinct lack of spears. If I were you, I'd have spears. This is why. I mean, the fact that they are climbing the mountain is making this slightly more annoying for us. Are they running for the hills, or like, what are they doing here? Ow. Holy. Definitely seems like they're running for the hills. Now they're running back down. Wow, this is... We've lost 2 men. That's kind of tragic, to be honest.
Soldier, cut them down.
Oh well, keep fighting. Remember guys, these guys are bandits. Bandits are not in the Geneva Conventions. Pretty sure. Or as I like to call them, the Geneva Suggestions. Kill them all! Excellent. Bandits don't have rights, but I'm gonna let you go anyway. Just grab all that. We'll just keep moving along. We've got 54 prisoners right now. That's quite a few. That is quite a few. That'll be worth some money by the time we actually get down there. We can also stop at Myzia. See if we can recruit some units to make up for the ones we lost. There we go. Stop in at Shinopsis Castle and see how we're doing. Excellent. Prosperity is going through the roof, which is what we want to see. Got 300 defenders here. Excellent, excellent. We're still working on those walls. I don't think I'm gonna... I'll put some money in it just so that the construction goes faster. I want to get the Castellan's office done, and I want to get probably a siege workshop next, or a fairgrounds. Fairgrounds is probably more important. Loyalty builds prosperity as well, and prosperity is what is going to keep the lights on, per se. Anyway, welcome to Lycarion. We've come a long way. How much? Okay, that's not as much as I thought it would be. I don't need that. Sell those. Pretty useless. Sell that. Honestly, I'm going to sell most of it, but I'm going to go to the smithy and refine some of this hardwood. And then I'm going to smelt some of these. You know, like this hatchet, for example. Just because I want to get the smithing skill up as well. Yeah, we do this enough times, we'll have all the parts that we need, and I've got plenty of money right now. We'll also have all of the smithing skill that we need to do any smithing job. Just had a lovely chess game. Did you win? I can't do chess. It's too thinky. It's not enough stabby. What else can we smelt here? Spear, maybe? Ah, that's the lady we need.
And what do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name?
I will tell you my good name. My name is Jakelot, madam. May I ask your name? Very well, what do you propose? My lady, I wish to profess myself your most ardent admirer. There we go. Success. Success. What is castle chances? Oh yeah, sure. Good job, Bean. Well done. Not gonna lie, she didn't seem very enthused with us, did she? She was like, okay, I guess if I have to. You know, a little bit insulting. Not gonna lie, a little bit insulting. Are we like out of horses? We've got camels. Horses here are quite cheap, so we can just buy a bunch of those. That's fine. Anything like good on the armor? I mean, I know I just offloaded a bunch of crap, but do you have anything useful on the armor side? Not really, no. Legionary mail would be better than what I've got right now. 62,000 though, so I'm not paying that. It's actually worse than what I've got right now, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think I've already got most of the good stuff. Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna put one of my stats into endurance, I think. Just so we can start learning this stuff again. I'm gonna put another one into... I think it's gonna have to be... Honestly, it should probably be one-handed. Wow, that did not change anything. Okay, let's just keep smithing. Okay, who has orders for me? You have orders. You want a one-handed sword. I still haven't unlocked anything super good for it. But I'm assuming that you want a Sparta blade? No, actually, you want something different. Okay, well that is somewhat close. How do you like the look of that? Oh, you love it. Excellent. Excellent. Good. I was worried there for a second. Alright, you want a dagger. Does more swing cut damage. I think I can make that work just by doing that. Alright, and what do you want? You want a mace with huge weapon reach. I mean, I can do, like, that for you. How's that? You didn't like that. Oh, well. Beggars can't be choosers. You never heard of that? I think you've got to, like, learn poems from people. Is that how you do it? I've got no... Oh, no, it's a... Yeah, no, I remember. It's like a charisma check every time you go and visit the lady. That is what's going to decide whether she likes you or not. Our charisma is actually pretty decent, because every time we've released someone, we always get charisma. I might just go hunting for more people to murder. Just want to make sure that all my villagers are doing okay. Yeah, they're all doing fine. Yep, everything's good. Everything is awesome. Security is going up here, which is what I want to see. Because that security is actually quite low. Oof, it's very low. It's going to take 233 days for that to be done. Okay, well... then that is not the most important thing for us to be doing right now. It's probably that, and then that. I'll put like 10,000 into it. Although, like, upgrading the castle is... What is the board game in this game called? Oh, there's a couple different board games. The one that I played, you can only find in the Empire, and I don't actually remember what it's called. There's like 4 different board games corresponding to each culture, or 6 different board games, or whatever. The one in the Empire... Here's the Tavern Districts. Tablet. I don't know. It's like pretty simple. You just always pick defenders, is all you do. As long as you pick defenders, you will always win. If you ever pick attackers, you will always lose, because the attackers always lose in the game. Yeah, that's Tablet. That's the Imperial one. That's the one I always play, because it's so easy to cheese. Ugh. It honestly pains me to see these 2 empires, once mighty, reduced to just these 2 little squares. It's really sad. It's so sad. Yeah, Tablet is the one. Always pick defenders in Tablet, and you'll always win. I don't really have anything to do. The Sturgeons are about to surrender. So like by the time I get up here, yeah, they'll be at 100% war exhaustion, which means that they should be signing a peace deal. And because they're signing a peace deal, they should be offering us money, right? Yeah, they're paying 7,790 tribute per day, which is obviously a huge amount of tribute to be paying.
Listen up.
Honestly, like, I don't even really want to kill them. It's just I kind of have to for the money, you know? I'm also hopeful that they might drop something useful, because the Valadians have some of the best armor, obviously. Because the Valadian stuff is, like, medieval, right? And my stuff that I'm wearing is, like, late Roman Empire. I'm sorry, he managed to kill one of... He just charged a shield wall. This man should be dead. He should not have just killed somebody.
Cavalry!
Let's send my cavalry to engage their cavalry so I don't have to deal with them anymore. Alright, run them down. I love how my infantry just splits in half. Yeah, these guys don't look particularly good. Yeah, their knights are some of the best in the game, so it takes they take some killing for sure. Still, any knight can be brought low if you throw enough stuff at him. Leave some men alive to tell the tale. Did we actually get anything useful? No. We'll stop at Myzia and just see if we can... Smithy, that's what I'm trying to say. What can I build you? One-handed axe, okay. With a faster swing speed than that. Boom. You want a dagger with more swing cut damage. I've cooked this recipe enough before. Okay. That's right, I lost a man, I have to replace him. Okay, I really need to go to war with the Sturgians. Like, quite badly. Because I want to take Vicarion, and I want to make this my... like, fief, if that makes sense. Because then I'll have Shinopsis Castle, I'll have Vicarion. Then once I take Lycarion, I'll have the beginnings of an empire, right? Like, this will be the core of our territory. Obviously, you know, it would suck to... you know, betray the Southern Empire, yada yada, but quite frankly, the Southern Empire barely exists right now, you know? I am going to make a decision. I can afford to make another party. I'll give it to Better Long Knife here. And we'll have 3 parties in my clan. She is not going to have an unlimited wage though. She's going to have a wage limit of 400. I'm going to up yours to like 600 probably. If I can catch him, I'll catch him and kill him. He runs into the forest, I'll probably get him.
It's been a while.
I'm in command.
I have a bunch of... Oops, sorry.
I'm taking assault on my flank. Listen up.
1, 2, there we go. I have a bunch of... Oh. Guess I can't actually do anything. Oh, I'm fighting with the Southern Empire again. It's been so long since I fought with the Southern Empire. Alright, well, this is it, guys. We have no option. We must charge with our brethren. They've got 2 men and they're currently charging 33, but we will support them. It has been a long time since... I'm not wearing the Southern Empire colours, I'm in purple, but it's been a long time since I've been able to charge with the Empire. The one that I swore my oath to, the oath that I have not forgotten, I might add. Maxwell does not forget his oaths. And so, I will do my duty for the Empire. And by me, I mean mostly my men. I mean, the annoying thing is that these guys would have been so easy to kill with my archers because none of them's got shields, but okay, oh well. We're kind of committed to this now. Let's just cut them to bits. Oh, I accidentally knocked the actual leader down. Hack and slash! Hack and slash! Just dealing death blows left, right, and center right now. How many have I killed? I've killed 12 of them myself. Cut his foot off. Well, it was nice to, once again, fight with the Southern Empire. You know, it is rare that we get a chance to stand with our previous allies. But, you know, sometimes, these things happen. And most importantly, it gave us a little bit more charm, which we will need when we attempt to woo Ira, whatever her name is. Speak of the devil, by the way. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is the moment. No doubt you've seen a lot of strange and awful things. Maybe you've done a few strange and awful things. Go on, tell me a bit about your journeys. I promise not to be shocked. What can I say? It's a beautiful world, but filled with so much suffering. So each one of these has an 80% chance of succeeding. This one has a chance of a critical fail, so we want to try and avoid that one as much as we can. We'll try that. Do you like that one? Between your followers, your rivals, your enemies, you must have met a lot of interesting people. Well, obviously this one's got a 90% chance of succeeding, so I'm honoured to have fought alongside comrades who have thought nothing of shedding their blood to keep me alive. Do you like that one? Easy. Some people say you will go far. Suppose you were raised to a position of power. What would you do? I have a long list of scores to settle. You can be sure of that. That's an 80% chance of success. Easy. So we managed to succeed the first skill check, essentially. That's what that was. The very first skill check. Pretty easy because our charm is just so high. Mostly because all I do is capture people and release them. Anyway, I've got other things to be doing other than wooing Ira over there. I need to take Vicarion. And it's very important that I do that, so let's see if we can start a war with them. We cannot. basically nobody is willing to do anything right now. So I guess we just go back to our castle in shame. How is the castle doing, by the way? Good. 14 days till that's done, and then the siege workshop. I want you to do that. And then, I guess, gardens next? I'm thinking I'll have to leave the wall upgrades for the very last, because they're going to take forever. And it's already a level 2 castle, so it should be okay. Okay. Well, that was a choice of all time. Okay, well, now that is what I wanted to happen, so let's call in as many favors as we've got, alright? It's a 1,200 strong army. We'll give it a little bit here. And then we're gonna march. We're gonna march to take Vicarion, and hopefully, once we take it, because we're bringing all of my guys... Yeah, I just want to wait until we actually have quite a few men. These guys are tough. Like, they are tough to deal with. Especially because they've got so many horses, and it's so annoying to deal with. We'll pay a little bit more. I've got plenty of influence, so, you know, whatever it takes, really. Okay, well, we're not going to be laughed out, because they've got 300 defenders, and we're besieging it with 300 people. There we go, that was 400. We probably have enough to just storm it, to be honest with you. Does not seem to be working. Build speed. Yeah, definitely not. %10 build speed might be enough to like change the way this is working out. I'm just hoping that I can destroy these fire ballistas before we attack. Otherwise we'll lose quite a few men. Okay, there we go. Lead an assault. All the fire ballistas are gone. We've got ballistas and trebuchets ourselves, so we should be ready to go. I'm just going to assign like random people. Making sure as many of them as possible are my guys, so that we get the credit for it. Alright, here we go, lads. This is our very first siege battle where we are fighting for a city. And we may well have an opportunity to actually take the city. However, as with all city battles, it will be expensive. See that my guy is not that accurate with his bow. I mean, he's not bad, don't get me wrong, but he's not... Like, I am downing them. There's a hit. Got quite a few arrows sticking out at me now. I managed to kill 6 of them. We are winning. I haven't seen the trebuchet do anything yet, but maybe that will change. Also, I haven't quite seen the ballista do anything yet either. Oh, it's like way faster than I think it is. Still too high. I get to fence in 8 hours, so I want to go to bed. No, Bean! Can't you see we're doing a siege battle? How could you possibly go to bed now? Without knowing how it ends. I'll give you a hint, it ends with our victory is how it ends. Decided to put a stop to some of these archers that have been annoying my guys. Surprisingly, if we didn't fight it out with their, okay, I'll stay now. Go to bed, mate. If we didn't fight it out with their, like, crossbows and trebuchets, this would have been way worse. I mean, I know that we've lost... I mean, we've only lost 7 men, and it's not like... It's not the end of the world, but... Yeah. If we allowed them to have the fire trebuchets, we would have had a much more difficult time of actually winning this one. Seems to be running. I guess I'm just gonna have to climb the siege tower because there's literally, I can't see another way for me to get in. Sorry lads, I'm skipping the line. I am the king after all. How's it been going, boys? Are we winning? Are you winning, son? Alright, never fear. I've taken the field. Rawr! Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's quite a few of them. Boys, help me! I'm just trying to make sure I participate in the battle so that we actually get the settlement. Otherwise, this will all be for nothing. I'm sure that we've brought the most men, so we should get the settlement, but I'm also aware that sometimes this game hates me. Is there just one man in the corner that's being, like, totally surrounded and murdered? Yeah, okay. Alright, Bean, is that what you thought was gonna happen? You may go to sleep now, I give you permission. I would love to claim this fief. It is mine! Victory is mine! Okay, let's manage the town. First off, let's immediately assign a governor. Ah, you're actually not the right. Okay, none of you are the right culture. Okay. Well, that is an issue. We will need a governor. For a little bit, I just have to stay here. Until the loyalty gets better, and most of all, until the militia improves. Okay, there you go. So now we are not on super low loyalty anymore, which is lovely. But I don't have anyone that I can actually use to manage this town. Unfortunately, none of these guys will actually be able to manage the town in any meaningful way. What I will do is I will immediately... We've got clay, so I'm going to go to you and I'm going to buy your pottery shop. I'm also going to go to you and I'm going to immediately buy your tannery. Because the idea is I'm not going to lose this town, right? Like, I'm going to hold this town. Yeah, hopefully the rest of them are too busy doing other stuff to actually fight me for it. Ooh. Okay. I gotta do some stuff.
Let me introduce myself.
Okay, so I can go to the hideout and I can knock 2 birds with 1 stone. I literally could not care less of who gets this castle, like, it doesn't matter to me. I gotta kill this hideout so that we can actually keep the security going up if I carry on. Otherwise, to be honest, we're just gonna fall apart. Like, the whole thing is just gonna fall apart. I should basically be able to do it on my own now, though. Like, I shouldn't need anyone else. It's a nice shield that I've got. The one problem with it is it's quite small. Like, it's a lovely shield. It's got a lot of health. You know, it's not like the smallest shield in the world, but it's like a cavalry shield. So it's very tiny. So especially when I'm facing like a lot of people and there's a lot of arrows coming my way, I can struggle. Cutting down as many of them as I can before they just totally obliterate my men.
To hell with you! To hell with you, liver!
Yeah, I have a lot of arrows sticking out of me. I think my guys should be fine to just knock them all out pretty quickly. I do wish I was a little bit better with the bow, because sometimes I'm like dead on them, and it like goes to the side. We should have the bandit chief come. And I will definitely fight him, otherwise we'll definitely lose some of my guys. Oh, oops, that was the wrong button. Oh well. I don't know if it's going to make a jot of difference, to be honest. I brought like level 5s. Victory! Okay, my guys asked for me to deal with the bandit camp, and the bandit camp has been dealt with. You're Valadian. You're Battalion. Okay, you guys should be in my party, to be honest with you. No point having you just like sitting around in there. I need to find an Imperial that I can just put as a governor. Because without that, this is, you know, going to become an issue for us. Also need to set a amount of money I want to pay for the garrison here. So for Vicarian, I want to pay like 1,100. I want to have a pretty decently strong garrison. No one. Is Ira still here? She is. Can we have a chat with her?
Delight.
Alright, 90%. Easy. 71 is not as good. Oof, but we got it. Yeah, Segura. We have to just send her a messenger, though. Diplomacy mod coming in clutch there.
It's been a while.
Hello. All right. How much do I have to give you? Not that much at all. Really? For your main heir, you're willing to sell her for $7,000? Okay. Well, there you go. If I go here. Yeah. Grab her. And then I can take her to Fire Carrion and she could be the governor. She's probably not the best governor in the world, but she'll have to do for now. Until we can find a better governor. Let's manage the town. Ira is the governor. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. She's actually not bad at all as a governor. Okay, let's have a look here. So we got a forum, we've got a granary. We've got no garrison, that doesn't matter. Loyalty, that will sort itself out pretty quickly. We need to get workshops, that's probably a numero uno. Priority. For food, we've got plenty of food, so it's going to be workshops and it's going to be militia grounds. And then it will be... fairgrounds after that. I'll wait here for some time. Oh, that was quick. I'm basically just sitting here to make sure that they can't just immediately turn around and obliterate us. We don't have that many defenders here, so I may have to sit here for a while. This is probably what I'm going to do for the next, you know, length of time. Still. Oops, I did not actually mean to craft that. Having a actual city is a huge win for us. Absolutely gigantic. As soon as the war is over with these guys, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna have Ira command one of our armies. I'm gonna have my brother be the governor of Ficarium. Because I think that's just a better way of doing it. For now, this is fine, just to like keep everything ticking over, but soon, yeah. Okay, everything looks fine, to be honest. Security's going up. Militia's going up. Garrison's going up. Loyalty's going up. Which is lovely. Food, prosperity, all is good. All is good. Everything is going just fine. So I'm a little bit worried that the moment I leave, they're going to come and attack. Because, like, 200 people is not a lot of people. As time continues, though, the loyalty and security should go up, and we should start benefiting a lot from that. I'm essentially just going to sit here for the whole war. I mean, we could probably do something. I'm a little bit worried, because we don't have a huge defense right now. I kind of want to have at least 300 people ready to defend before we leave. So I'm just a bit worried that the moment we leave, this town is going to just immediately fall apart. We'll have to leave Ira in charge. Wow, we are at war with, like, most of the map. I don't really have any desire to continue expansion of my little empire. The next one I've got my sights on is Lycarion now. And then I'll have this little trifecta. And I'll probably be ready to declare independence. Hello, Bobby. It's not 2 AM, is it? Bobby, it's 12 o'clock. I don't know what you're on about. I finally have a city and you're like, go to bed. Up there. The money will come. All right, like I know we're losing a bunch of money right now. Well, we're kind of just barely in the positive, but the money will start coming.
This to you, stranger.
To be honest, I don't really care. I would hire you if you could just barely walk. I just need you to go and start a caravan for me. So that you can help us make some money. I mean, look at that. Now we're starting to make some dosh. 381 a turn. It's not actually that much, but it'll be fine. It's also going to increasingly get worse. How are we doing? Loyalty is good. Loyalty is well up there now. Militia's good. Security's good. Yeah, we should be fine now. Yeah, I'm now free to roam again, which is nice. Looks like someone is sieging Myzia down here. Just get murdered immediately. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do with this information. sort of sit here and see what they do. Assuming that at some point they're actually going to launch an assault on us, right? And when they do, I might be able to help them. Bigger control or endurance? Endurance. She shows her mother's bigger. Excellent. Sorry, is that me? No, that's not me. I'm friends with Gaia, apparently. The baby is not baleful. How dare the baby not be baleful? I'm kind of just sitting here waiting to see if there's like gonna be an assault or what. Because currently all that's happening is that these guys are getting obliterated. Over and over and over again. I've sort of decided that I don't know what they're doing. And I'm just going to start murdering people. Let's go down to somewhere over here. Invest a long knife survived the last one, so I'm assuming that she'll survive this one. And I think I'm just going to put this bit to the torch, to be honest. Can you outrun me? Yeah, you probably can. Uh-oh. That is a big army.
Stop there, stranger.
I would run them down, like I would, but I actually have to run from the army behind me. And I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to outrun them. I kind of have to make a break for the forest, to be honest. Uh-oh. Yeah, they should be slower now, right? The reason why I have to break for the forest, I do have a trait that makes me ever so slightly faster in forest compared to them. Or compared to the average person.
Stop there, stranger.
Okay, well they did catch us. We don't have any option, we have to try and get away. It's unfortunate, but we would have lost the entire army had we fought that. So, no option. Best to just lose some men rather than everyone. Oh, we'll have to do it again.
Stop there, stranger.
Again, tragic, but we have no option. These guys, the problem is they're just so fast. And we can replace the losses without too much, especially because we're actually making money now. We've got 16 cav, so we probably do 4 more cavalry. Chopsis is one of mine, so we should be able to get some good units from here. There we can. And we'll check Pops here as well, because that's also one of mine. And then we'll go to Vicarion. Check there. Sportier is mine as well. Look at that. Our empire grows rapidly. You seem slow. Is that correct? Are you slow? I think they'll be faster than me. We'll just run these guys down just to get the experience. I'll just send the troops in.
Oi, sorry.
All we lost is a single Imperial recruit, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so security is good, loyalty is high, so therefore the militia is going to start being good as well. We're working on getting the workshops done. It's going to take us a little while. Unless I invest some money in it, which I will, just to make it as quick as possible. Now I'm going to go check in on Synopsis over here. Sure. Honestly, I think Synopsis is the more profitable of the two right now, as hilarious as that is. You are currently working on gardens. You're all good on that front. The next thing to build will be the siege workshop. Sportia and Sedanis are woefully poor. I think they've been raided like a bunch. It'll be a long time before those are actually useful to us again, but for now, should have that done pretty quick. And then we're going to start fairgrounds. Honestly, I think it's going to be that and then militia grounds. I don't think we need the fairgrounds anymore because the loyalty is already high enough. Aqueducts could be useful for the prosperity for sure, but more important that we hold on to it for now than it is to like actually start focusing on prosperity and such. I think I'm going to leave it here though, folks, for